Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Leo for the month of April 2022. I hope all my Leo friends are doing well. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for someone else. I have already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is a spread that I have for you today, dear Leo. In the past position, we do have the Five of Wands, the card of conflict, clarified by the Eight of Cups. In the challenging position, we have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Eight of Wands. In the present position, we have the Emperor, clarified by the Fool. And in the future outcome position, we definitely have the King of Wands, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. Really wonderful spread. Let's get right into it. In the past position, we do see the card of conflict, the Five of Wands. I was going to kind of bring it closer to the camera. But yeah, the Five of Wands is a card of competition. It's a card of disagreement. It's a card of being really kind of not on the same page with people that are around you. And, that takes a lot of energy out of you. That takes a lot of kind of emotional stability out as well, because when you're constantly trying to prove your point and people around you are not really seeing, not really agreeing with you, that can definitely lower your energy levels and vibration. And it does look like, with the Eight of Cups, you were emotionally a little bit drained, and you decided that your priorities, are going to be different, that your priorities change, because the Eight of Cups is all about walking away and leaving something behind that you built. Definitely in the past, this is a good combination to have in the past, where, the disagreements and the conflict and the competition, that competitive clashing of personalities is behind you. And I think the worst is over, because you were able to kind of redirect your energy towards something new, towards something, even if it wasn't new, but towards something that, was more healing than this sort of negative energy, if you will. Now, in the challenging position, we have the Ace of Cups, which is a card, generally it's a really positive card, but when it appears in the challenging position, it means that you may be feeling stressed out, and that may be preventing you from seeing all the wonderful opportunities, from seeing all the wonderful things that are happening around you. Because the number one thing when you feel emotionally drained, when you feel like things are, emotionally not correct, actually it is a really good moment where you are growing, right? When our emotions are in disarray, there's personal growth that happens inside of us, which is really amazing, and it's really important, because without the personal growth, you are not going to push past your limits. So on one hand, it's kind of like good news, bad news. On one hand, the personal growth cannot happen without the Ace of Cups being in the challenging position. It could be that you recently met someone that in whom you had a lot of invested hope, if you will, and that relationship is not going the way you would like it to go. Sometimes we get the Ace of Cups when we feel there's lack of progress, right, in a relationship that means a lot to us. You may be harboring some resentment, some guilt. Again, those are low vibrational energies. Those are low vibrational kind of emotions that bring your vibration down rather than lift you up. The Ace of Cups is a minor arcana card, so you will feel up and down emotionally in the month of April, but you will stabilize. You have two really important cards. You've got the Emperor and you've got the King of Wands. Those cards are going to bring back to you the level of the status of which you are accustomed to, dear Leo. The Ace of Cups here is clarified by the Eight of Wands, so expect in the month of April difficult, to have some delays, to have some slow progress that is not kind of happening. There's something in your life that you would like to see progress much faster, but as many things in life, sometimes the universe has kind of surprising turns for us. And so it does look like in the month of April you are going to be a little bit slower than usual, kind of achieving your goals. But that is actually a good thing, because you can use that time in order to reflect on your emotions, in order to kind of bring the emotions back to where they are supposed to be, so that you feel whole and you feel like you can move forward and achieve your goals. Now, the Emperor is a really good card. You have the Emperor in the present position, telling me that you are leveling up when it comes to power. You have authority. You have, this fearless approach to something that you do in your life that makes you better than others. And that is why the Divine has given you the Fool. You are helping someone. With the Fool, he is very free-spirited. He likes to take risks. He's very optimistic. He's not really paying attention. And so it looks, these energies are kind of opposing each other. And so it looks like you are trying to help someone in the month of April who will need and greatly benefit from you helping them, because the Emperor has that, energy about him that is very kind of authoritarian, that is very structure-like. He brings stability to a situation. He makes order out of chaos. He kind of creates and takes on responsibility so that he can achieve even more in his life. And so it does look like you're going to be helping someone who will seek your advice, who will need your guiding hand in order to achieve their dreams and their goals as well. Now, in the future outcome position, you have the King of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. This is a very lucky combination, because the King of Wands, he's very charming, but he's also a natural born leader. Leo, you have natural charisma. You are a natural born leader. So people look to you, to your expertise, to your advice in order to achieve their own goals. So I think the Divine here is calling you to step up, to take on more responsibility, to kind of take your appropriate place in this life. And that is a place of leadership. You are a leader naturally. And I think that you will see towards the end of April that you are rewarded for that as well, because the Six of Pentacles is all about giving and taking. It's all about generosity. Yes, you will be giving your expertise, but you will also be receiving a reward. You will also be receiving some sort of a financial advancement in your life, which, we're all striving to achieve that. But let's see what we can clarify with the Shaman's Dream Oracle cards that I pulled. And we have Caterpillar, and that means opportunity. And of course, the Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. Caterpillar is all about transformation and opportunity. The energy of Caterpillar appears heralding a time of transformation. Here you are being asked to revise your dreams. If it looks and smells familiar, step away from it for the time being. The new cannot emerge from the old, and the youthful and vital cannot emerge from the aged and sickly. Experiment and surprise yourself with what arises for you in this moment. So the Divine here is calling you to experiment, try different things. Some of them will fail, but that will give you a very much important experience. And from that you can build skills. From that you can kind of figure out what works for you ultimately and what does not. So definitely do not be afraid to try new things, because that will help you move forward. And of course, the Netcaster, that's a very good Spirit card. I think I had it a few times a long time ago, but it's been quite a while since I was able to pull that card. The Netcaster for you, dear Leo, arrives to tell you to stop praying for the fish, because the fish are here, and it's time to cast your net before the fish swim away. Everything that you long for is within reach, but it has been so long since your prayers were answered that you have forgotten how to receive what is being offered to you. Put down the prayer beads and open your arms and your heart to rewards beyond measure. Cast your net. Sometimes we go through difficult times, and it's unimaginable to be able to see opportunity in darkness, and yet there it is. Again, the best way to achieve your dreams is to remain in a positive state of mind, to remember to keep track of your vibration, to remember to meditate, to drink plenty of water, to make sure that you are maintaining positivity in how you see the world and how you see yourself, because the alignment between your spirit, your mind, and your heart, when everything is aligned, that usually comes from positivity. That will bring you an incredible opportunity to create the world that you want to see. Opportunity is all around us all the time, but you have to be in the right kind of mind frame in order to see it, dear Leo, and that can be a little bit challenging, but the more you work on that, the easier it becomes after all, dear Leo. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time.